Hey guys, this is YouTube Vids, and before we jump into gameplay for Crackdown 3, I wanted to just spend a few minutes giving a brief intro to the game. I recorded this previously, and for me to give you a full, really good overview of Crackdown would take about like 15 minutes or something like that, but I'm going to cut this extremely short. So if you want to know more about the game, ask me to publish a video where I can explain it, but I'm not going to go into that right now. So all you need to know is that when I'm playing through this game, you'll see me doing some weird things like shooting at ammo containers and randomly shooting and just doing like weird stuff in the beginning, because the main reason for that is that between the old versions of the games like Crackdown 1 and Crackdown 2, they changed some of the mechanics in terms of the button controls. So some of the buttons do different things now. So I was trying to figure that stuff out. So you'll see some weird things. But one of the main things you'll see in this game is hunting for those green agility orbs, looking for the hidden orbs, which are like that bluish kind of purplish color. You'll see me like leveling up with my shooting mechanics and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not going to go into too much detail as to all of that, but you'll see me looking for, if you see me pause during gameplay and looking around and trying to figure out what I'm doing, it's because I'm trying to look for a hidden orb, more likely than anything. So you'll see that a little bit. But in this first video, again, what you should expect to see me doing is collecting those agility orbs, collecting those hidden orbs. You should see me, learning. I'm learning the new game mechanics with the, primarily the button system. Quick things about what I like and dislike about the game to this point is I don't understand the fantasy concept they introduced into the game this year. Hopefully it's explained throughout the game, which I think it is. That's really the only thing I don't like about the game. The things that I do like about the game, though, are that if you've played the previous games before, that certainly gives you an edge, especially with the button mechanics and just maybe what to expect in the game to some extent. They introduce you to a female agent, I guess, or I don't know her role in the game yet, but they introduce you to this lady at the beginning of the game who essentially seems like she's trying to figure out what an agent can even do. And so she's trying to like walk you through some things, but if you already are familiar with game mechanics and or buttons and stuff like that, you basically feel smarter than she is. So they kind of give you like that boost of confidence early on if you've played the game before. So there's that. Then towards the end of the first, which actually you won't see in this video, but it'll be in the future videos, is that the male voice actor who was in the previous games, he is back again, which is great. So they actually keep something from the prior games. And let's see, the third and final thing is that I was able to immerse myself in this game. So this first session was like a half hour or so. I was able to I jumped back on and played like for another 2 hours, and I was like completely immersed. Like I had to make myself stop playing. So that's when I know I found a game that I really liked. And so far, for all the gameplay I have for Crackdown 3, I've really enjoyed every step of the way. So I'm going to be producing more videos for you guys with, just smaller chunks of things I'm doing throughout the game. So about the first 2 hours of the gameplay, though, is like you're in like one part of the overall map, just trying to complete objectives in that map. And my focus is to complete all the objectives for every part of the map, because probably like previous versions of the game, completing those objectives makes things down the line easier for you to complete. So that is the one thing about this game, is that you really need to spend time focusing on all objectives. And so that's it, guys. So without further ado, here is gameplay for Crackdown 3.
Blackout attack. What do you remember?
New York, Moscow, Seoul. A whole new group of cities just got hit. It's chaos. And the intel we've got is shaky at best. These are dark days, Commander.
Don't worry, sir. We're here to light shit up. Skills!
Skills for kills!
That never gets old. Listen up! Our target is New Providence. Now, she may look pretty, but this city is full of corporate gangsters, psychopaths, and butchers. We are diving head first into a viper's nest. But I promise you this, come tomorrow, we're all gonna be walking around wearing shiny snake skin boots. These sons of bitches wanna black out the world? Not on our watch. We are the goddamn agency. And the agency needs justice.
By any means necessary!
Okay. Someone give me my jam! This is it, agents! Time to make Daddy Duck cry! Stand tall, agent! Ain't nothing gonna take us down! We are the strongest, baddest ass kickers on Earth! Quack, quack, motherfucker!
Commander? Agents, do you hear me? Report in. That's an order.
You still with me, Agent? The rest of your team. They didn't make it. The assholes that did this to you, we can make them hurt. Pay them back for what they did, but first I need to know. Can I trust you? I'll take that as a yes.
You got pretty cooked in the crash, but I recovered some agency intel, combined it with my own. Here's what you need to know. The blackout attacks. Hundreds of cities got hit. Power grids, communications, it all went down. Things got real bad real quick. People were desperate. They left their homes, their lives. Millions of refugees, all looking for a little light in the darkness. And I was one of them. Enakshi Swift. But most people call me Echo. We spent weeks on the water, low on food, hope. But then, Terra Nova rescued us and brought us here to New Providence, an island nation founded by Elizabeth Niemand, Terra Nova's CEO. At first, I thought this place was paradise. But the deeper I looked at Niemand and the rest of her team, they're not what they seem. And I bet you thought the same, right before your team got shot out of the sky. Now, it's just you, me, and a city filled with survivors from the blackout zones. We can help them rise up, Agent. Rise up and knock Terra Nova down. Okay. I'm not an expert with agency tech. I got the regen process working, but reset all your skills. You'll have to level back up. This was the safest place for me to rebuild you. But no place is really safe in New Providence. So I got you this. A welcome gift from the civilian militia.
It's high noon somewhere.
Those glowing green orbs? There's some kind of agency training hologram. Grab them to boost your agility skill. Another Terra Nova rescue operation. They've been airlifting refugees for weeks.
Welcome, citizens of the world. Welcome to New Providence. Terra Nova was born from a dream, a vision of brighter tomorrows, a vision powered by human potential. Together, we will forge a bold...
We need to shut down the propaganda they're feeding the refugees, and the force fields they use to contain them in the Outlands. Best way to do that? Take out the nearby power station.
Can't trust these people. I gotta watch my back. Keep my crowds. I don't compete anymore. It's better when they hurt. How did I get this? Is crazy. I don't compete anymore. It's better when they hurt.
Just up ahead now.
This is the place, Agent. Watch out for the guards. Huh. It looks like your suit just updated. I'm seeing new jump boosters, unlocked and active.
A vision powered by human potential. Together, we will forge a bold, new future. Together, we are Terra Nova.
Climb to the top and shut this mother down.
Welcome, citizens of the world. Welcome to New Providence. Terra Nova was born from a dream, a vision, brighter powered by human. Together, we will forge a bold, new future. Together, we are Terra Nova.
I've tapped Nova Communications, spying on them for a change. I'm happy to report those guards didn't get a chance to call in. We're still off the radar.
I'm in trouble!
Shoot those generators, or pop them out of their sockets. Berg is our first target. If all goes well, he won't be our last. His official title is Manpower Lieutenant, a fancy term for bastard who preys on the helpless. And he gets away with it because he's got the keys to the city. I marked your crime map with that power station you took down, but Berg has already tapped into a set of backup generators. His main gateway is still locked down. If we're going to get you and the refugees into the city, we've got to take that backup station out. Now that Terra Nova knows you're here, they'll be increasing their defenses. Stay alert. Bridge is open. Let's keep moving. Seen too many Nova thugs use those guns on the people. Let's see how they like being in your sights.
The stories are true!
Coming up on an old Nova supply point. Get close, and I'll see if I can reactivate it for you.
Only those refugees who maintain order and obey the rules will become citizens.
All right, supply point is yours. Check it out. If I'm reading this right, I think your eyes just evolved. Your aim. You've got pinpoint accuracy.
Consequences.
All right. You found a fragmentation grenade? Looks like pretty standard explosive. Looks like any weapons and equipment you find are automatically added to your inventory. You can access your inventory from supply points.
The agents are amazing! We need backup!
That did it. I'm tapped into Berg's gateway systems, and he's vulnerable. Now we know where he is. All that's left is taking him out. Robot wardens. These machines are relentless. No pity, no remorse, no fear. Finish up here and get to the gateway, Agent.
Things that make you go boo.
Looking up the specs for that plasma rifle. It is straight up sci-fi weaponry. Except it's real and in your hands. Here we go. Berg is printing reinforcements. As long as he lives, he'll keep coming for you.
The gate is closed!
The city belongs to Terra Nova, and the gate stays closed to agency assholes. Nothing personal.
How'd he do that? Burke just teleported. Get after him, Agent.
Thank you for this, Agent. Now you here, and I get to make an example of you in all the worst ways. Enough! Training time is over!
Hunt him down, Agent.
You won't take me down!
Keep focused. Hit him hard. Watch where he goes.
For me, try to keep up. Protect the damn gateway! It must not be breached!
Holy shit! I can't believe it! We got past the gatekeeper. And the people of the Outlands. We've helped them into the city. I know we just met, Agent. But I've got to say, we make a damn good team. And we're just getting started.